I'm talking about Prince. Because, yeah, man, that was another one. Made the discovery when I was about 11 years old, and I was out shopping for shoes with my grandmother. It was one of those things, you know, now, honey, we have to go shop for shoes now. And I don't want to go. I'm like, Grandma, can we go to the record store after we shop for shoes? If I'm good, can we go to the record store? So she said yes. And we went to the Waxy Maxy record shop in Washington, D.C., which is where I'm from. And I looked up on the wall, all the new records, and they had the second Prince album up there, the light blue one with the purple writing, Prince, it was just called Prince. And he had the flip hairdo, the Farrah Fawcett haircut, you know what I mean? The Farrah Fawcett flip do. I was like, damn, that motherfucker's weird as hell. And I was like, you know what I mean? But I was like, I had to know what was going on there, because I'd heard of him, but he had the afro on his first album, you know what I mean? And he was like, it was all synthesizer music. But then he had that song, I Wanna Be Your Lover, you know? And I heard it on the radio, and it was like, man, okay, this is different. It was a little more guitar. It was still, disco funk, but it had more guitar in it, man. And that was what I wanted. I wanted guitar music. But the thing that got me was the lyric on that song, I Wanna Be Your Lover. Because every cat on R&B radio at that time, we're talking about late 70s, it was all about like macho, you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna love you better than anybody. It was like a Teddy Pendergrass growling into the microphone and shit. And Prince was, I ain't got no money. And I was like, I ain't got no money. Damn, that's the opener? That's your opening line? Shit. And and he's like, I ain't like those other guys you hang around. I was like, yeah, I guess not, motherfucker, damn. And but it was just different. And I was like, it was a new way to talk to women. And I was like, 11, 12 years old, that was all I was interested in. I was like, how am I gonna get this fucking chick's attention? And he gave me a new way, a new language. It was like a new language. And I followed him from the beginning of his career. I used to see him play in places not much bigger than this. And then he got to be a superstar. And then saw him probably 30, 40 times, okay, across all the years, including the very last performance he ever gave, which was at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. He was touring solo, just like I am right now, but he had a piano. It was piano and a microphone. That was what the tour was called. And he came out with just piano and killed it for a couple hours, went off stage, and a week later, motherfucker was dead. And I couldn't believe it. And I still can't believe it, just like with Chris Cornell and so many of these other people. I cannot believe they're not here, but we keep them alive by keeping the music alive. So this is a number that's not very well known, but it's one of my favorites. And it's the Ballad of Dorothy Parker. Copenhagen have rhythm? Come on. Dorothy was a waitress on the promenade. She worked the night shift. Dishwater blonde, tall and fine. She got a lot of tips. Well, earlier I've been talking stuff in a violent room, fighting with lovers past. I needed someone with a quicker wit than mine. Dorothy was fast. Well, I ordered, let me get a fruit cocktail, I ain't too hungry. Dorothy laughed. She said I sound like a real man to me. You're kinda cute, huh? Take a bath, oh, I said cool, but I'm leaving my pants on, 'cause I'm kinda going with someone. She said I sound like a real man to me. Mind if I turn on the radio? Oh, a favorite song, she said, it was Joni singing Help Me, I think I'm falling. Ring, the phone rang, and she said, whoever's calling, can be as cute as you. Then I knew I was through. Let me hear it. Come on, let me hear it. Right here. My friends at work, they came up, but she didn't see the movie cause she hadn't read the book first. Instead, she pretended she was blind, an affliction brought on by a witch's curse. Dorothy made me laugh, I felt much better, so I went back to the violent room. Gonna tell you what I did. Took another bubble bath in my parents' home. All the fighting stopped. Next time I'll do it sooner. This is the ballad